Surveillance video just in. Shoplifters hit up another Dick's Sporting Goods store in the East Bay. This time, the getaway didn't go as planned.
It wouldn't surprise me if these folks were connected to other similar thefts throughout the Bay Area.
KPIX 5 News at 5 begins right now with yet another brazen store heist, all caught on camera. Good evening, I'm Veronica Dela Cruz.
And I'm Ken Bastida in for Alan Martin tonight. The latest heist happened at a Dick's Sporting Goods in Pleasant Hill. You see this woman running out with armloads of clothing. Two others follow right behind her. They end up dropping merchandise all over the doorway. It appears that one of the suspects sees a police officer outside and she panics. You see her turn back into the store as an officer rushes in after her. Well, the heist is strikingly similar to one that we just showed you yesterday in Fairfield, where a trio of women barreled right past a Dick's store security guard and then sped off in a getaway car. But KPIX 5's Kiet Do says this time the thieves didn't get very far. Kit?
Yeah, so the drama began last night when a Pleasant Hill police officer passed by and then saw something very suspicious. A car that was backed up towards the main entrance here at the Dick's, and that car had no license plate. The officer started walking towards the door, and that's when the thieves' plan unraveled. It was near closing time Wednesday night when a group of teenagers came in and went straight for the athletic wear, grabbing whatever they could, tossing it over their shoulders, and headed straight for the door. But there was just one thing.
And they had arms full of clothing, so as they exited, they saw the police car with the officer getting out, ran back in towards the interior of the store.
That first officer then called for backup to go to the exit on the opposite side of the store. The thieves tried to run, but they were trapped.
They didn't make it very far?
No. It was able to push on their shoulders from behind, which caused them to go to their knee, and was able to handcuff her from there.
You can watch out, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
It turns out Dick's is a frequent target of thieves in the Bay Area because of their so-called no-chase policy. This is cell phone video of crooks just strolling out of a Dick's in Fairfield, yelling at the security guard not to touch them. Sources tell us the women in this video from Fairfield strongly resemble the ones who hit the Pleasant Hill store Wednesday night. Sergeant Leonard says they are exploring that possible connection.
It wouldn't surprise me if these folks were connected to other similar thefts throughout the Bay Area. Will it stop the problem? I'm doubtful that it will, but I'm hopeful in this situation that it, breaks up this small part of a ring.
And so the officers arrested 4 juveniles and 1 adult. There were 4 inside the store grabbing stuff and then 1 getaway driver. The adult is 18-year-old Zara McCochran from Oakland. She's 18 years old. She's looking at a felony charge of grand theft and conspiracy because they allegedly stole $8,000 worth of merchandise in there. If convicted, she's looking at some prison time and a big fine. We're live in Pleasant Hill. Kiet Do, KPIX 5.